The Senate is struggling to wrap up work on President Biden's bipartisan trillion-dollar infrastructure bill after hitting roadblocks on proposed amendments. A vote to limit.
Hello, today I present to you an extremely attractive application for music lovers. It's completely free. You can listen to music online or download unlimited music to use whenever you don't have internet. The powerful search function helps you find anything you want. Trust me. It's hard not to find what you're looking for because the search function is really powerful. Application download link is attached in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thanks.
Debate is expected on Saturday with the goal of setting up a separate vote on the bill's final passage early next week. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says lawmakers are expected to work into the weekend to finalize the major spending package before departing for the August recess.
Hopefully, we can bring this bill to a close very shortly. Our goal is to pass both a bipartisan infrastructure bill and a budget resolution during this work period, and we will stay here to get both done.
So let's bring in Weijia Jiang from the White House now for some perspective from the White House and other news from the Biden administration. First off, in regards to the amendments to this bill, one of them is getting a lot of attention. It involves cryptocurrency. It would raise an estimated $2 billion over 10 years, by updating the IRS's reporting requirement for cryptocurrency brokers. Senator Pat Toomey and others say that the move could be damaging to crypto miners and software developers. What's the White House's perspective on this?
Well, the White House is pleased with this amendment because cryptocurrency is so new. In fact, I still have images that are probably wrong of mining that, of people in their offices with tools other than just their computers. It makes little sense to me because that's not our world, and I think a lot of people do not understand it yet. And certainly when it comes to how it could impact the financial markets in the future, there are still a lot of questions. So the White House believes that this is an important measure to make sure, as it continues to progress and as it continues to be developed, that there are measures in place to hold those responsible for paying taxes, just like they would on other forms of currency. And so they are applauding this. They say that this is a good measure to reduce tax evasion in the cryptocurrency market.
So we just,
I wonder if they understand cryptocurrency. We already saw, lawmakers trying to figure out how Facebook makes money. I can't imagine they understand cryptocurrency so well that they could update the IRS system, and we know how cutting edge that is, to meet the needs of cryptocurrency billionaires.
So much shade this morning, Anne-Marie.
I know. I was not expecting that. Maybe there was some bad return on a Bitcoin or one of the other ones out there.
Yeah, I didn't get in on that early enough.
So speaking of money and the economy, Weijia, let's stay on that track. The jobs numbers were released earlier, and they indicate that more than 900,000 jobs were added in the United States, and the president is expected to speak about this today before leaving for Delaware for the weekend. What are we expecting to hear?
I think, Vlad, we're going to hear a lot of optimism, right? But also a warning, because President Biden has always said that you cannot break apart these two pandemics that we're living through, dealing with the virus and dealing with the economic fallout. And so I think he will take this opportunity to say that vaccines are working. And because we have seen the number of vaccinations continue to increase, that gives Americans more freedom to try to return to their normal lives, which includes work, which includes going out to spend money. And so I think he will warn Americans, too, that we cannot lose this momentum because the Delta variant is surging right now. And the last thing that anybody wants is for that to hurt the economy even more than it already has. And so I think these are huge numbers. They're more than anticipated, with the unemployment rate falling to 5.4%. So again, I think it'll be two things. A small victory lap, or maybe big, because, I think he's been watching these numbers closely, but also a reminder that the unvaccinated have to get their shots in order to keep this trend going up, instead of falling back again.
Weijia, we've seen this administration be very assertive, at least with its words, when it comes to be criticizing China. China has, met the Biden administration sort of verbal blow for verbal blow. Now we're hearing the administration offer thousands of Hong Kong residents temporary safe haven in the U.S. This is in response to what they're calling Beijing's undermining its remaining democratic process and institutions. We know that Beijing has been cracking down on pro-democracy demonstrators in Hong Kong. Seems like a pretty strong statement being sent by President Biden. How's the president justifying this, and how has China responded?
Well, the White House has always said that President Biden is committed to around the world to holding those accountable who are violating human rights. And as you mentioned, this is a very vulnerable time for the U.S.-China relationship. And so this is a big, bold move to invite the Hong Kong residents here for up to 18 months. What we don't know is whether they'll be on a path to citizenship, what happens after the 18 months. And the White House officials we spoke to did not want to speculate about what could happen in the future. But they do acknowledge that this is a big message to Beijing to hold them accountable for the things that they said they would do, which is not crack down on pro-democracy movements in Hong Kong. And so it's unclear how many people this could affect, but we believe that, it is available to almost everybody in Hong Kong. So I think we'll be watching this closely, especially watching China's reaction. They've already issued some statements basically saying that, the U.S. is out of line here.
So, yeah, that is going to be interesting to see what China's response is to that. Let me ask you about one last thing, Weijia, before we go. According to the Washington Post, the Biden administration is considering using the threat of withholding some federal funds from some institutions and other measures to push more Americans to get vaccinated. Now, it comes, as you know, as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is firing back at President Biden for his comments, asking GOP governors to either lead or to, quote, get out of the way of efforts to contain the virus. This does seem like it's a more forceful approach than the administration's previous posture in the fight against the pandemic. What more can you tell us about that, and what kind of legal challenges could the White House face?
So we are working to independently confirm this, but according to the Washington Post, you're right, the administration is considering, although has not made any definitive conclusions about other ways they can take action. Administration officials have stressed, including the president, repeatedly that he is not going to issue a vaccine mandate broadly for all Americans, even though the Justice Department said that federal agencies and private businesses can require their employees to do so. A blanket mandate is something different and something that the president insists he's not going to do. So what can he do is the question, stopping short of that. And this is one way to apply pressure to state and local governments, because we're talking about withholding money from institutions like care facilities, universities, things that use a lot of federal dollars, and it really could have a ripple effect on many Americans. And so the burden then remains up to those institutions and those states and local governments, and they're the ones who will then have to answer to their taxpayers and their constituents about where the money is. So I think that it is a crafty way to apply more pressure without doing it directly to the American people. Perhaps crafty is not the right word. It's just an indirect way of, hopefully getting more people to get vaccinated without saying, I'm telling you to do that. But certainly this is an incentive, as they would portray it, more funding. So to take that away would be something very perilous for people who rely on these dollars to help their constituents.
Yeah, it's an excellent point. Weijia Jiang for us at the White House. As always, Weijia, we appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thanks, guys.